To welcome everyone here on this beautiful day. And as Beck said, yay, it's not raining. Beck and Mark have today asked you, their family and special friends, who have loved, laughed and cried with them, and shared in growing together throughout the years, to take part in their joy today as they become husband and wife. My name is Natalie Davies. I'd like to welcome everyone here on this beautiful day. And as Beck said, yay, it's not raining. Beck and Mark have today asked you, their family and special friends, who have loved, laughed and cried with them, and shared in growing together throughout the years, to take part in their joy today as they become husband and wife. My name is Natalie Banner, and I'm your celebrant for this happy event. I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. We would also like to take this opportunity to respect and acknowledge the original people of this land, the Gubbi Gubbi tribe. Beck and Mark would also like to take this opportunity to thank the universe for bringing them together to their true path as one. What an amazing world we live in, and fate works in incredible ways by showing us signs along the way. How we choose to read those signs is up to us, which in turn creates our fate. I couldn't think of a more suitable place to hold this ceremony today than right here on Main Beach. This particular area is close to the Simpsons' hearts, as the bride's grandfather's ashes are just behind us at the Noosa National Park. Firstly, I would like to ask who brings this woman to be standing beside this man. And secondly, I would like to ask who brings this man to be standing beside this woman. Thank you. As part of this ceremony, Mark and Beck would like you all to be involved So therefore, I would like to ask for your endorsement in this marriage today. Therefore, I ask now, are you all willing, now and always, to nurture and strengthen this marriage by upholding your love and support for Mark and Beck? I think that was everyone. Thank you. I now have great pleasure in introducing the bride's brother Luke, who will be joining me today to perform this ceremony with great honour and privilege. Thank you, Luke.
Hello and welcome everybody. It's so great to be here with you all, and I know it means the world to Beck for each and every one of you to be standing here today. When I was first asked to do this job, to tell you the truth, I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but after months of contemplation, I had time to reflect on what this day means to everyone here, and I consider it an honour to give my blessing to my beautiful sister and a guy that I couldn't be more pleased to call a brother, and yeah, and I don't think there's a guy better out there suited for her, and I'm so stoked for that. Mark and Beck first met in March 2008 at a supermarket car park. Not exactly the most romantic scene at the time, as Beck was babysitting a little boy who covered her in filth consisting of snot and cat fur, and understandably Beck was quite embarrassed. But her smile was all that Mark noticed. It was later on that night when Beck decided to go out for a drink with a friend at the local pub that the couple met again as fate intended. After a game of pool, a few rounds of drinks and lots of laughs, Beck asked Mark out on a date, and they have been together ever since. They share a strong physical attraction, but most importantly, love how comfortable they feel with each other and how easy their relationship is. It's just meant to be. Mark simply adores Beck's enthusiasm and love for life, and finds her ability to see the best in every situation, person, an amazing quality. He loves how organised she is and appreciates her caring nature, which in turn helps him to become a better person. Beck knew from the moment she laid eyes on Mark that he was going to change her life. She loves how Mark is so relaxed and such a great dad. Being around him simply makes her happy and allows her to enjoy every day more and more. Okay, marriage is fundamentally thought to be the union between two people. I believe it is this and so much more. Today is a celebration of life, a celebration of love. But what is love? As humans, I think our words fail so often to express our true meanings, and this is not much more true than in love. Love to me is who we are. Love to me is what we are. And love to me is the purpose and reason why we live these lives on this amazing planet. But most importantly, love is a feeling. And love was designed to be felt. And that's what's most important to love. And if I wish anything for this day, I wish that you all get to get that experience and that feeling of love that Beck and Mark share for each other. With our smiles on our dials and our attitudes of gratitude, I think if we all get to feel a bit of that love through our heart that Beck and Mark share together, we're going to create a perfect environment for a beautiful wedding and a perfect environment to let the true beauty of life shine through. Beck and Mark have embarked on a new journey together, and they won't be alone, as Max and Ewan will be there every step of the way. They would like to thank them for accepting this exciting new change with open arms. Beck and Mark would now like to make a pledge to the children.
Max and Ewan, as parents, we encourage you to develop a love of life and urge you to follow your dreams. The best we can do is to help you develop a personal set of tools for this task.
We love you both so much and will always be here to support you through
all of life's adventures. Promise to listen to you both always, to hear your views and opinions, and to always do our best so you both live the life of happiness and greatness.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses, I'm here to remind you both of the binding and solemn nature of your commitment. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Marriage is a precious gift, a lifelong dedication to love. With this in mind, Mark, do you take Beth as your wife to share your life openly together? Will you speak the truth in love, promise to honour and tenderly care for her, to cherish and encourage her own fulfilment as an individual for the rest of your life? And Beth, do you take Mark as your husband to share your life openly together? Will you speak the truth in love, promise to honour and tenderly care for him, to cherish and encourage his own fulfilment as an individual for the rest of your life? I now have great pleasure in asking Mark to share his vows with Beth. Thank you.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Mark Jonathan Davies, take you, Rebecca Louise Simpson, to be my lawful wedded wife. Since our first chance meeting, I think we both knew that something special was going to happen to enrich and bless our lives. I love the way that we both, without trying, got into a concrete, easy relationship that quickly grew to be mutually known. Our journey together takes this next step today, and I'm looking forward to walking this path with you for the rest of our lives. I promise if you can get tired, I love you so much, and I'm so glad that I get to share my life with you, to look after you and to support you as your husband.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Mark. I now have great pleasure asking Beck to be able to share her vows with Mark and us. Thank you.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Rebecca Louise Simpson, take you, Mark Jonathan Davis, to be my lawful wedded husband. Who would have known that a trip to Sainsbury's could change one's life so much? You've given me more than I'd ever dreamt, and I'm so grateful for the beautiful life that we've created together. To be part of your world and have you beside me to share my days, good and bad, gives me strength and trust in how amazing my life will continue to be. I thank you for all the little things too, putting up with my obsessive cleaning, giving me constant foot tickles, and helping me to remain so lazy when it comes to getting drinks. But most of all, I thank you for loving me the way that you do, for my beautiful proposal, and for sharing your heart with me. And for doing so, I vow to start and also end each day with a kiss, to be strong, supportive, attentive, faithful, to listen, and to grow. To be the best wife and mum that I can be for our future children and for your two boys whom I love as my own. I vow to do all that I can to keep our family and our lives together more happy than any of us imagined. But mainly I vow to love you with all that I am and all that I will be, even after our days on this planet come to an end.
Perfect. Thank you. I now have great pleasure handing you back over to Luke to proceed with the ring ceremony. Thank you.
Rings have a long and sometimes wild heritage. As far back as we know, rings have been a part of wedding ceremonies. The ancient Egyptians were the first to use them, unending circles, to represent continuity, a love that has no end. Rings today are a symbol of fidelity, of commitment. They show the world that these two people have a strong bond between them, and yet they still show what the ancients intended, a love without. Bryn, can you please fast forward the rings? Okay, Mark, as you place the ring on Beck's finger, please repeat after me. Beck, with this ring,
Beck, this ring,
you have my total devotion
you have my total devotion,
and everlasting love.
everlasting love.
Beck, as you place this ring on Mark's finger, please repeat after me. Mark, with this ring,
Mark, with this ring,
you have my complete heart
you have my complete heart
and total commitment. I would now like to invite the groom's son Max to share a poem that Beck has written for Mark.
Many years have passed on this journey we began together. Two paths that run parallel will now be joined forever. From where we have come, that completely different life, to where we are now, joining as husband and wife. To have known the chance encounters coming, I could not have seen. But thankfully, the universe led me to you, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. You give me guidance, time and care, for which I am so grateful. And to you I promise to remain forever faithful. We will never have to face another challenge alone, for we are together now, and our path has been shown. When it rains, I promise to keep you warm and dry, and when your heart aches, I offer you my shoulder on which to cry. I promise to give you all that I am and will be. I'll give you hope when all feels lost, and a love that is free. I promise to help guide you through life's opening doors, but most of all, I promise my heart to be forever yours.
Thanks, Max. Great effort. Okay, may the warmth of the sun provide gratitude for one another. May all that is beautiful and honest remain with you always. Mark and Beck, do you both promise to forever keep your vows? Good. You may now promise with a kiss. And now to make this legally binding, I'll pass you back to Natalie.
Family and friends, Beck and Mark have declared before all of us that they will love and honour one another in marriage. They've symbolised it by joining hands, taking vows, the giving and receiving of rings, together with the seal of a kiss. It is by this integrity and truth, with great honour and pleasure, by the authority vested in me, that I now declare you both as husband and wife. Let the excitement begin. We shall now take a short interlude for the signing of the wedding registry. Thank you.